Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, bookworms, and sneaker aficionados? So, if you happen to be scrolling by and you've seen this video, um, yeah, I collect sneakers too. So, I am the man behind the camera for the few of you that do watch my short videos when it comes to Comic Book Wednesdays. Um, love comic books. That's probably my first love. I love reading novels, manga, all that good stuff. But yeah, I collect sneakers. I collect sneakers. I actually do watches. I don't have anything on today, but I collect watches. But it's a weird way to start a video. But I am a man on a budget. I no longer work. I stopped working a few years ago, and I am a father of two, of a 13-year-old girl and a 10-year-old boy. I also have an older daughter. I'm a granddad. So I remarried many years later again, and now I'm divorced and I take care of my kids. So I am the man behind the videos. So like if you got a notification like, oh, he has new comic books. No, sorry, it's got to be sneakers today. And I just wanted to, just kind of, I guess, put it out there because I mean, I love collecting shoes. Unfortunately, I can't go out and buy a $220 pair of Jordans. So if you're looking for videos on the latest release on a Jordan or a try-on fit on a pair of Jordans, probably not going to be your channel. So I do the very like low-key, obviously still brand name shoe, but it's just entry level for more of the common person. And so yeah, I just wanted to share my love for it. So real quick, obviously, again, you've probably seen my videos when it comes to comics. Again, sorry, that's not what it is today, even though we're sitting behind one. But that's always going to be what you see behind me when I do these. So I was a sneakerhead before there were sneakerheads. I am in my 50s, early 50s. So when I started buying sneakers, I believe I started, obviously my mom would buy me sneakers when I was a little kid, but when I bought my first pair of sneakers, it was actually a pair of Air Zooms, or the Zoom Airs, I should say, the ones that Jason Kidd wore. And I also bought a pair of year 10 of the Jordan brand. And I believe they were the white on blue or white on black something color. I can't remember. It was so long ago. So I used to buy Jordans. That was my love. I have a tattoo of Jordan in my leg. I'll show you that some other day. I don't feel like picking up my leg now. But anyway, the box is in front of me, so I can't really do it. But yeah, no, I love Jordan. I love Puma. I love Adidas. I love all the brands. I can pick up a good pair of shoes from any brand and hopefully make them work. But again, I buy on a bargain. Hence, probably the title of the video, how to buy sneakers on a budget. And so again, that's pretty much what you get from me. Again, you're still gonna see the books. You're gonna see some toy reviews here and there. I am a man of many. I don't want to say talents. It's not really talents, but I'm a man of many habits. Good habits, bad habits, whatever you want to call it. So what is that? Jack of all trades, master of none. So that's me. That's Odie. That's me. But yeah, so let's just already show these. I already killed like 3 or 4 minutes, and you're probably wondering why is this bald guy just talking about this stuff. So I pre-opened the box just to makes it a little bit easier. So again, it's all Puma. And then at the end, I'll tell you how much I spent on the whole thing. So this first pair is a pair of ST Runners version 4s. So I'll show you that. And everything that I buy is always in a size 10. I'm a true fit 9.5, but because I have a very wide foot, I always have to buy 10. And then they just fit perfect. Do they crease? Sometimes, but I have so many pairs of sneakers right now in my house that whatever I wear, I won't wear again for another 2 or 3 weeks. There's always going to be that 1 or 2 shoes that I do like wearing a lot. So it is what it is. So there you go. These are your ST Runners. So again, if you're on a budget, and you can't always go out and buy a super nice pair of Nikes or a very a pair of Jordans or like the latest New Balance 850s or something like that, then something like this might be nice. Again, super cool because of the fact that they're all in white. It's very classic, matches with anything. It matches with jeans, shorts, especially with shorts, some cargos or something like that with a nice gum bottom. So again, ST Runners version 4. So that was first pair. Next pair. Here we have a set of These are your Puma Smash 3.0s. 3.0s or 2.0? 2.0, sorry. So then here we have, so again, a very classic shoe. If you're into the Puma suedes, this is basically a Puma suede. I don't know why they don't just call it that. It has its own name. But yeah, these are the Smash. So this is a black suede with the nice laces, the gold, brown gum. And no, they actually, I forgot to show it on the other pair, but these come with the soft ride cushions, which are really good. I'm a big fan of those. So these were the Smash. All right. Next, we have a pair of the Turin 3s. It's funny, they changed a lot, and obviously it's Turin 3. I have a pair of, I believe, Turin 1s or Turin 2s. They're beat up as hell. I'll show them someday when I show all my Pumas together in one video. But these are the Turin 3s. So, and you're going to see the same kind of theme here. I tend to buy kind of like almost the same colors. So this is a leather material. Probably not real leather, obviously, but yeah, nevertheless, they feel like leather. They smell like leather. And these come with the soft ride. See, these don't, for example, these don't come with the soft version of the inner cushion. But yeah, nice shoe. It has a lot of protection back there in case, you know, you're, I don't know, running if you want. Now, these are mostly like, I don't know, maybe because I just don't do it anymore. I feel like everything I purchase is really more of a walking shoe, you know, casual, if that's what you want to call it. So yeah, these are all casual shoes. Very, you know, they're comfortable. It's not something you want to run in, mountain climb or something like that. You're probably gonna hurt yourself. So yeah, so here's your Turin 3s. All right, next pair. So here we have the good old red, white, and blue. So again, Turin 3s with the white sole, which is nice. All white bottoms. And again, that you know, leather. They smell like leather, but I'm pretty sure they're all man-made materials at this point, especially for these prices. And that's okay. You know, that's fine too. But yeah, red, white, and blue. Now, coincidentally, my favorite colors happen to be red, white, and blue. In that actual order. Everything I buy is always red first, and if it's not red, it's white, and then blue. I love black. I love silver. I like gold. I like all the colors, really. I love green. I'm a New Englander, and so, you know, I do my greens, red, white, and silver for the Patriots, green for the Celtics, obviously, black and gold for the Bruins, and your red, white, and blue for the Red Sox. So, next, we have a pair of ST Millers. And this is what these guys look like. So again, a very nice casual shoe. It's almost, because I'm wearing red, you almost can't see it. So yeah, it's a very nice casual shoe. Again, red and white with the brown gum. Now these are soft foam inserts, which is pretty sweet. Hopefully you can see that there. Let's see if I can take one of these out. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty thick. It's nice. It's a good foam insert. And it's a tough shoe. So definitely, it's not too pliable. So again, if you're walking, hanging out, it's a great shoe. Alrighty, so that was that. Next color. Again, ST Millers in the blue. And I like that. See, that clashes already. So that's pretty cool. You can really notice it. Back. Again, that soft foam insert. And then the bottom. Cool. And here's the last but not least. This is the last pair. Speaking of Celtic green, like I mentioned a few seconds ago, we got the green version of the ST Runners. So I'm pretty good for this summer. This summer I have a good few colorways to to use with some nice shorts, t-shirts, whatnot. When I wear brand name shoes, I don't really always wear the shirt with it. I find it personally a little tacky. Sometimes I do, but I'll wear it with just a different type of T-shirt. Maybe it's comic book related or a rock band or something like that. As long as it matches the shoe. In case of this, I'll probably definitely wear one of my Celtic shirts and stuff like that. But yeah, with some black shorts or something. So yeah, there you go, guys. So that was the whole unboxing of my Pumas. And then the last thing I did pick up, and I did rip these off. It's funny, I asked my kids, "You want some sneakers?" Neither one of them likes Puma. they both own them, but they just don't. My daughter, it has to be Lamellos. So she likes Pumas. Let me rephrase that. She likes Lamellos, but they have to be Puma. Puma Lamellos, I should say. Funny enough, she has like 4 or 5 pairs right now, and she just no longer uses them. Or she does just go to school with Crocs or something like that. It's kind of crazy. So I stopped buying her Lamellos. But yeah, she likes Jordans. And my son, he loves Adidas, like old man here. And also Nikes or Jordans or something like that. So I also did pick up some socks. So obviously I have some nice brand new socks to go with the new sneakers. So it's a nice pair of white ones. This is a different pair of white ones. Let me open these. These are super cool. So these are the ones with the big symbol there, which is pretty cool. And then nice ankle socks. That's all I really wear is ankle socks. These seem to be a little bit higher than ankle. So I'll show you these. Yeah, they are. This is pretty sweet. It's kind of new. So, and I know that, again, a lot of the young kids, they don't even like ankle socks. They want them higher. But everybody has their preference, obviously. So there's that. These I actually got for my daughter because she's always stealing my socks. So she can have this pair. I needed to buy 4. I didn't need to, but I wanted to. So yeah, these are the kind of like the same ones, but in black. And then last but not least, another pair of black ones. So I got for myself 2 pairs of white, so that's 12 new, and then these right here. So these are pretty cool. They say Puma on top there. It's gonna be on your forefoot symbol. In terms of ankle, well, not ankle, your back protection, it's not that thick actually. It's probably, again, because of the price point. I know there's different, obviously, sock manufacturers out there that really put a lot of effort back there. These are okay though, I guess casual if anything. So yeah, so that's that, guys. So yeah, so again, you'll probably be seeing a couple more videos like this during the summer. I'm not gonna go crazy and just keep buying shoes and whatnot because I have other responsibilities obviously too. But if you're wondering what all this cost me, it was a total of $217.09. There's no tax here in Massachusetts, and shipping was obviously free. So that's a pretty cool deal. So again, if you're looking to have a variety of shoes, and it just doesn't have to be Puma. I could have just maybe spent $100 there, gone to Reebok, spent $100 there or something like that, and I would have had variety. But I already have a dozen of each brand pretty much at this point. And so I needed to catch up on Puma. So, the Puma shoes, especially the suede stuff, after a year or two, they start deteriorating. So you always have to spray them and whatnot just so they can last. So I wanted to get something a little bit different because all I have in my inventory is Puma suede. But again, $217.09. Again, I love Jordan. But that's what 1 pair would have cost. So instead, I got 7 pairs of sneakers and four bags of 24 pairs of socks or whatnot. So yeah, so if you're on a budget, that's a good way to go about it. Always go to the either Foot Action USA, go to Foot Locker. I check probably once a week. I try not to go crazy because if not, I would never have money. So, but yeah, I check once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. And if there's a cool sale, I'll grab them. If I can buy it outright cash, I will. If not, I'll use my Afterpay or I'll use my PayPal Pay in 4 or something like that. Because again, everything I do has to be on a budget. And you know, the pay in four can be very scary for some people. Some people go way over their heads and then destroy your credit. They destroy their own credits, I should say. Me at this point, I've had all those services for 6, 7 years, and I take care of them well, and I pay them on time. And I mean, I could honestly buy like $1,000 worth of shoes in one sitting, but I don't. So because it's just crazy. But again, guys, thank you so much. I've if you hung out for the whole 15 minutes, thank you so very much. Again, keep looking forward to the videos based on my comic book Wednesdays and my spotlights and stuff like that. And I'll be doing more things because again, just I'm a crazy guy out there just buying stuff. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I highly appreciate it. You guys take care. Peace.